Hey guys, I hope all is well. Thank you for joining me for this Truth Talk episode. In today's episode, we're going to be talking about Meg Thee Stallion. Let's get right into it. Megan Thee Stallion is one of the many female rappers that have taken over the spotlight in hip-hop, seeing massive success back in 2019 when she dropped her hit song Hot Girl Summer. That summer, she was the talk of the town, as the women embraced the Hot Girl Summer trend. She only grew bigger in 2020 after getting co-signs from both Jay-Z and Beyonce. Meg would even sign to Jay-Z's management company, which only secured her longevity in the music industry. It appeared she would be the new female rap star who could have been the next Nicki or Cardi. But instead, she kinda faded away. Meg took a hiatus from the industry after the infamous incident with Tory Lanez that I'm positive you guys know all about. I covered the situation profusely and gave my opinion on what I believe truly happened that night. After the trial ended last year and Tory was sentenced to 10 years, everyone was expecting Meg to make her official comeback. For whatever reason, that comeback didn't happen as expected, as Meg waited almost an entire year before attempting her comeback with a new video. Just a few days back, Meg Thee Stallion dropped this music video for her song called Cobra. The music video has over 4 million views at the time of writing this. While Meg's fans are loving that she's back and are supporting her new video, they have no idea what the imagery in this video is truly revealing. This video instantly got my attention as it's packed with occult imagery, which clearly depicts Meg going through a dark transformation that symbolizes her rebirth. This video explains everything we need to know about who Meg Thee Stallion truly serves and what she has done for her success. On this channel, we already know Meg took the same Masonic oath all the puppets in the industry take. She's an industry plant created by the labels to push a destructive agenda to young impressionable women. Meg's music embodies the occult principles of do what thou wilt. Her whole Hot Girl Summer trend was inspiring women to be promiscuous, telling her fans to sleep around with random people and to use men for money. Her music told women to use their beauty by selling it to the highest bidder. Meg's music is a part of the reason so many girls are on OF, trying to make money off their beauty. What people don't know is that what Meg Thee Stallion is portraying is what occultists refer to as the spirit of the Scarlet Woman. You might have heard Doja Cat recently referring to herself as Scarlet, and if you're wondering why she did it, it is because Scarlet is another name for the Egyptian goddess Babylon, a pagan goddess worshipped by the Egyptians that is still worshipped by Freemasons and occultists to this day. In the occult world, Aleister Crowley, who is considered to be one of the most influential occultists to ever live, spoke about the Scarlet Woman, declaring her to be sexually free and driven by the do-what-thou-will ideology. He often called his lovers the Scarlet Woman, as they would embody the spirit of Babylon. This is exactly what Meg Thee Stallion embodies and promotes through her music. This is why her music tells her fans to sell themselves and to do whatever they want. Through Meg's music, they are trying to normalize this way of thinking. Just like male rappers are used to promote violence and destruction to the urban male youth, these females are being used to promote promiscuity and lack of self-respect. The reason Meg Thee Stallion was able to become such a star is because she took the Masonic oath long ago. She is most likely a part of the Eastern Star, which is a Masonic organization for women. The members of the Eastern Star are referred to as the Ladies of the Lodge. I know Meg Thee Stallion is an occultist, and I believe she took the Masonic oath in order to become a star. For those that are new to the channel and have no idea what the Freemasons are, they are a society of secrets full of powerful men who are behind the scenes pulling the strings. Many presidents, politicians, celebrities have all been Freemasons. To this day, the Freemasons are controlling our society, pushing their agenda in every way possible. Just the other day, the new mayor of New York City was initiated into the Freemasons. You cannot be in a position of power without taking the Masonic oath. The Masons have been trying to force their ideologies onto the world, and these celebrities are playing a part in accomplishing this. Meg Thee Stallion is one of the artists who took the oath and is being used to push this agenda. Since most Masons in the music industry don't reveal their affiliation to the public, we can identify them in two ways. One way is through the message in the core of their music, and the other way is through the symbolism they choose to display in photos and music videos. Meg clearly shows us through both of these methods that she took the Masonic oath. One common Masonic symbol that you guys always see me point out is the one-eye symbolism. You will often see celebrities covering one eye either by placing their hand or an object over their eye, or even just by shutting one of their eyes. In this photo, we see Meg doing exactly that, showing the one-eye symbolism which points to the Masonic all-seeing eye. a prominent Masonic symbol used by the Masonic order. By these celebrities doing this pose, they are secretly showing their praise to the Masonic order. The Masons are a proud organization full of symbols that they love incorporating with everything they do. Pay attention in your everyday life and you will start to see the same symbols everywhere. They do this because they rely so heavily on symbols to spiritually mark what they're behind. We often see celebrities incorporating these Masonic symbols into their craft, which is consumed by the audience. In this photo, Meg is doing the one-eye symbolism pose. She can also be seen displaying the Masonic checkerboard pattern, another common Masonic symbol that is found on the floor of every Masonic lodge. In her music video with Young Thug called Don't Stop, we can see Meg showing the one-eye symbolism once again. She can also be seen dancing on top of the Masonic checkerboard floor. Even more interesting, Young Thug is the feature of this song, a confirmed Freemason who actually doesn't hide his Masonic affiliation. I'm not gonna go too deep into this video, as I already covered it in the past. When it comes to Meg, we can also find her constantly using serpent imagery. She was seen displaying it in the major hit song WAP with Cardi B, as she was seen lying on the ground covered in snakes. In her music video with Dua Lipa called Sweet as Pie, she can also be seen displaying the serpent imagery. In one scene of the video, Meg is shown with a serpent tongue. At the very end of the video, she is seen in a serpent throne in hell as she levitates over it. Now she continues this imagery in her new music video that she even named after a type of serpent. The serpent imagery is another symbol used by occultists, specifically Satanists, who worship the serpent. Meg Thee Stallion is showing herself embracing the serpent, showing her love and admiration for it. Occultists believe the serpent, who represents Lucifer, was who freed humanity from God's chains. Since the serpent was who led Eve and Adam to eat from the tree of knowledge, occultists see the serpent as a symbol of enlightenment and rebirth. Exactly what Meg Thee Stallion is presenting in her new music video, Cobra. She starts the song by talking about a snake shedding its skin, which occultists use to symbolize a rebirth. After Meg states this, they show she has reptile eyes, which again points to her alliance to the serpent. She is presenting herself as a literal serpent. They then show a serpent shedding its skin, as Meg crawls out of the mouth of the serpent, displaying her rebirth and that she's a product of the serpent itself. In another scene of the video, they show Meg in a clear box with people in suits taking pictures of her while she is shedding her skin. This is representing her satanic transformation. This scene also shows how she's controlled by the labels that are using her, as she is shown locked in a clear box, which represents the lack of control she has, and it also shows how they're controlling her as they stare and take pictures of her, exploiting her. At the end of the video, we see Meg ritually dancing over a spiral symbol that's on the ground. This is supposed to represent her rebirth ritual. Occultists use the spiral symbol to represent death and rebirth, and it's the whole theme of this entire video. So what is Meg referring to? What exactly is her rebirth? Well, in Masonry, once a Mason becomes a Master Mason, which is the 3rd degree, they themselves go through a death and rebirth ritual called the Ritual of Hiram Abiff. This ritual consists of a Mason being ritually taken out and brought back to life, being born in the light of Freemasonry. This all points back to the moment Adam and Eve ate the fruit and were casted out of the Garden of Eden. That was the day that humanity was reborn due to Lucifer. I believe this is similar to what Meg Thee Stallion is referring to. Meg was going through an initiation, and now that she has gone through the initial degrees and has finished her initiation, she must now be reborn, hence why her first music video back shows her doing a rebirth ritual. For the last few years, we have been seeing Meg being initiated into the Masonic order. Now she is reborn, and she has completed her initiation ritual. See, Meg paid a dark price to make it in the music industry. I believe she has made a blood sacrifice, very similar to what we saw with XXXTentacion, and you should know the story if you saw my last video on him. If you haven't seen this XXXTentacion video yet, make sure you watch it immediately. It does a great job at explaining all of this, and there is so much undeniable evidence in that video that it would help anyone see the truth. Just like X, Meg made sacrifices to get where she is. Right as Meg started to take off, her mother passed away. Once her mother passed away, Meg became a superstar and would eventually sign with Jay-Z's Roc Nation management. Very similar to Kanye West, who after starting to finally see success in the music industry lost his mother while also working under Jay-Z. Kanye actually admitted his mother was a sacrifice, so there's no mystery to what happened to her.
Mama ain't here. My mama was sacrificed. You understand?
Yeah. Meg lost her mother and then signed to Roc Nation. They then used Meg Thee Stallion to sacrifice Tory Lanez. Now, she is finally initiated and she is showing us her rebirth in this music video. This is what this music video represents, her Masonic rebirth. So many of Meg's fans are blindly supporting her being guided away from God without even noticing it. Meg has so much influence over the youth, something that is truly devastating. Most people don't realize how influential celebrities truly are. They have the youth in their hands, and they shape the minds of the future. The Masons know this, and they're using these artists to push their agenda and shape the masses to their desire. This is the reason I have dedicated my channel to waking people up to this deception. I expose the artists who took the oath and are leading people away from God. I cannot force any of you guys to stop listening to Meg or any of these artists. That's not up to me. At the end of the day, I present the knowledge and evidence and let you guys decide what side you want to be on. This is what the Truth Is logo represents. It's the reason you see the cross on one side, the all-seeing eye on the other side, with the brain in the middle. All of us watching represent the brain. We are in the middle, and we must choose a side. I hope that my videos can help people see the truth in hopes of people choosing the right side. Meg took an oath to have fame, money, and power. She paid a dark price for it. Now, she is being used to destroy her own people and push the agenda needed for the new world they have built. Like I always say, we must remember that every day we wake up, our souls are at stake. And we also must remember to help those who can't see the truth find the truth. Well, that's it for this video. Thank you all for watching, and I'll see you guys in the next one.